Alright, YouTubers, I just want to give you an update on what I did with the shields. I know in my first video I said that the wide body shields are the ones that are going to fit the Phenix TL-2 fire helmet. In fact, I was wrong with that because this is a wide body, and if you see in my first video I had it mounted up there and it wasn't quite coming up into the Phenix holder on top there. It was actually just a little bit below it. Kind of looked funny, so I did some research. I found this place called Sam Brown Shields. I think they're out of California, and so I gave them a look on the internet. I'll attach their information here at the end, and it said that they actually made shields specifically for the Phenix TL-2. Actually called Granite State Fire Helmets, and they sent me in that direction. And he said they had the cutout for the shape of this helmet because it is a little taller. So this is one that I ended up buying. It did fit very, very, very snug. I almost had to jam it up into the Phenix holder right there to get it to fit. I thought I was going to have to cut some of it, but it ended up fitting okay. I had to play with the screws. Not necessarily play with the screws, but I had to put one on and then stretch this part across and kind of bend it. It did come kind of flat, so I gave a little bit of a curve, and I had some customization done to it, so I just had my last name put on it. And something I want to note, these aren't these don't feel like stickers, these are like painted on. So I had this in one fire, and some of these letters already came off, and so this one we'll have to see how that goes. As far as the helmet's going, it's taking a little bit of heat. It's not doing too bad. The borks are not high temp borks. You can kind of see they warped a little bit. I tried to straighten them out as best I could while they were still warm. When they come together now, there's a little, sometimes they overlap and there's a little gap. You see it bubbled a little bit. Thought about replacing them with some high temperature borks, but I'm just going to leave them on there for now and see how they do in the next couple fires or so. Overall, the helmet's still doing great. The accountability tag, we're supposed to keep them down here on our D-ring. I find that when I wear it a lot, this thing, because of the bend of the helmet, it kind of rubs my neck and aggravates me, so occasionally I'll stick it up here just to get it from dangling if I'm going to be wearing the helmet for a long amount of time without my tag being checked in somewhere. So hit me up with any more questions. Again, I apologize that in my first video I said that the wide body shields were going to fit, so they did not, and I'll be sure to attach a link so you guys can get to this and check it out. Thanks for watching.